The bed was ordinary. Wooden frame. Worn-out legs. A spring poking through the mattress. But when Harold the repairman opened the frame to fix a creak, he found something that made him drop his tools and step back in horror. Inside the hollow space beneath the mattress was a faded photograph of a girl. The same girl who had been reported missing 17 years ago. And beneath the photo, a ring. Bloodstained. With initials carved inside, JM. Harold had no idea the bed he was fixing would unlock a secret someone killed to bury. Chapter 1, The Bed Fixer of Grovetown. Harold Boone wasn't famous. He wasn't rich. But in the quiet town of Grovetown, nestled between rolling hills and winding creeks, everyone knew him as the man who fixed things folks forgot how to fix. He was 59 years old. Tall but a bit hunched from years of bending over broken furniture. His hands were thick, rough like sandpaper, stained with varnish and grease. Harold repaired old rocking chairs, saggy sofas, and kitchen drawers that wouldn't close. But his specialty was beds. People brought him broken frames, busted slats. Harold would fix them all. He believed every bed had a story. Harold found comfort in work, in the rhythm of hammer and nail. Until one Friday morning changed everything. Her name was Margaret Jessup. She was in her mid-30s. Elegant but tired-looking. With sharp cheekbones and long dark hair pulled into a tight braid. She drove up to Harold's shop in an old pickup truck. In the back was a dusty queen-sized bed frame and mattress. "It creaks," she said, her voice soft. "And sometimes I feel like someone's lying beside me when there's no one there. Can you take a look?" He nodded. "I'll check it out. Might be the springs. Or the frame needs tightening." She hesitated. "It belonged to my aunt. She passed 2 years ago. Been in storage since then." Harold pulled the bed off the truck and wheeled it into his workshop. He had no idea what he was about to uncover. Chapter 3, The Discovery. The bed looked normal at first glance. A little wear and tear, but nothing unusual. Harold unscrewed the frame, removed the mattress, and began inspecting the wooden slats. That's when he noticed something strange. One of the slats was newer than the rest. Different wood. Slightly darker. Harold pried it up. Beneath it was a hollow cavity. Someone had carved out a space within the frame, neatly, professionally. And inside it was a plastic-wrapped photo. A girl, no more than 16. Blonde hair. Freckles. Smiling. Harold's heart skipped. He'd seen this face before. On posters. Lampposts. Milk cartons from years ago. This was Emily Rhodes. She had gone missing 17 years ago. No leads. No suspects. Just vanished. And under the photo, a ring. Silver. Blood on the band. Initials inside, JM. Harold staggered back. Chapter 4, The Truth Begins to Surface. Harold didn't sleep that night. He sat at his kitchen table, the photo and ring in front of him. He remembered the case. Everyone in Grovetown did. Emily had been the sheriff's daughter. And JM. That had been John Merrick. The town's golden. Emily's boyfriend. He died in a car crash 6 months after she disappeared. Some folks thought he killed himself. Others thought he was guilty. But there was no proof. And now, 17 years later, Harold was holding it in his hands. He called Margaret the next morning. "Where did your aunt get that bed?" he asked. There was a long pause. "She bought it at a garage sale," Margaret said. "From the Merrick family." Harold felt cold. "Are you okay?" she asked. He hung up. Chapter 5, A Secret Too Heavy to Hold. Harold considered going to the police. But something held him back. Maybe fear. Maybe something else. He drove to the sheriff's house. Sheriff Darnell was old now. Retired. He opened the door. And his eyes narrowed when he saw the photo. He sat down heavily. "That's my Emily," he whispered. When Harold showed him the ring, the sheriff wept. "I always suspected Merrick," he said. "But I couldn't prove it. His family covered for him. Said she ran away. My heart never believed it." Harold nodded. "Now we know." Chapter 6: The Burial Site. The sheriff led Harold to a clearing near Old Creek Road. "They used to come here," he said. "Emily and John. Always laughing. Always in love. They dug. 3 hours later, they hit something solid. Bones. A tattered dress. And a second ring. This one with the initials ER. Chapter 7: The Bed That Spoke. The town was in shock. The story hit the news. Missing girl found after 17 years. Margaret sold the bed. She said she couldn't bear to keep it. Harold refused to take money. He fixed furniture. He never expected to fix hearts. But sometimes, he thought, a bed holds more than dreams. It holds secrets. And maybe, just maybe, it whispers them to those who still listen. Chapter 8: A New Beginning. Harold kept the photo. Framed it. Put it on his workbench. And when people came in asking him to fix their broken beds, he looked at them kindly and said, "Every bed tells a story." And now, they believed him.